Dr. Steve Maraboli once said, "There is nothing more rare nor more beautiful than a woman being unapologetically herself, comfortable in her perfect imperfection." To me, that is the true essence of beauty. Danielle Tho radiates this beauty. Born with Down syndrome, she has been an inspiration and a light to many. Her energy, excitement, and love for others makes her the kind of person who truly makes this world a better place.
Eastern sun, melt the cold from my bones, cut and rise. Take the darkness from my eyes, breathing in, pulling life into my lungs. As a child, I am born again.
Danielle is very energetic, a people person. A lot of people just say a Down syndrome girl, and it's not who she is. Everything else is more about who she is. So she's 25, she's a people person, she's energetic, she loves the spotlight.
I like to do dancing to the crowd, and all the people can to watch me to do so awesome dances.
Danielle has been dancing for as long as she can remember, but it wasn't until 3 years ago that she joined the Wisconsin Dream Team for cheerleading.
Danielle was actually at a Special Olympics bowling competition with her father, and somebody said, "Well, you know, is your daughter in cheer?" And he goes, "Well, she's been dancing since she was 4 years old, but we don't know anything about cheer." So he came home, he told me about it. We found out that there's one Wisconsin Rapids team, and then there's Green Bay. So we went to Wisconsin Rapids team first. She got to try on the outfit, which was a big impact. And it's a unified team. So there's other cheerleaders, non-special needs, that are with her, mainly being boys. She liked that. So we went over to Green Bay, and they had a more professional setup because it had the mirrors, it had the equipment, it was really nicely set up. It's farther for me to drive, but it's not that much farther. So on the way home, I said, "Danielle, which one are we going to do?" I said, "We'll go home, we'll talk to Dad and have a family sit down and decide." And she goes, "Mom, I'm doing Wisconsin Rapids." And I went, "Well, we'll talk about the negatives and the positives and decide as a family which one is best for all of us." She goes, "Mother." I said, "No powwow?" She goes, "No, we're doing Wisconsin Rapids."
And it turns out the Dream Team was the perfect fit for Danielle.
Danielle in particular, she's a very outgoing young lady, if you haven't noticed. And I think it gives her an outlet for all her energy and all her spunk and sassiness. And I think it's been a really good outlet for her. And she's a great performer and is willing to try anything we ask her to do.
The Dream Team is all about encouraging girls like Danielle to try new things so they can discover they are stronger and more capable than they realize.
We have the dreamers that are in the wheelchair, and we pick them up. And there's protocols that you can do this and you can do that. Well, the parents give permission for our athletes to do more. And it's like, let's see what their limits are. Okay, we did this. Now let's try this, maybe we can do more. So they asked, can we throw Danielle in the air? And I went, can you catch her? If you can catch her, you can throw her. And I didn't know how to actually ask because I hate to push them more than they want to do. But it's like, oh yeah, that would be exciting. That would catch other people's attention and stuff. And I know that once Danielle started doing that, she would have fun.
I like to cheer on stage because I love to do other new things. And then I like to do that into my future because I love to cheer a lot.
Not only does Danielle love to cheer, she also loves to socialize. After a cheerleading competition, you will find her making her way through the crowd, congratulating other cheerleaders, and making new friends.
She goes up and tells all the cheerleaders coming back. She doesn't wait for them to talk about her. She's saying, "You did a great job. You know, I loved watching you."
Can you do your best?
She's always inspiring everybody. And one of the other cheerleaders stopped us in Wisconsin Dells, and they were in the bathroom. And she goes, she was the elite cheerleader. She's has all these awards. She goes, "I met this girl in the bathroom, and we talked for about a half an hour, and I remembered why I became a cheerleader." And I was so excited about it just from her enthusiasm. And as everybody walked into the bathroom, we talked more and more and more about them and coming in. And she goes, "I just love talking to this girl." And she didn't know at the time who Danielle was.
So who is Danielle Tho? She is a cheerleader, a dancer, a friend, a daughter, a dreamer, and someone who encourages other people to do their best. Her enthusiasm and zeal for life brings joy to the hearts of all who know her.